Oh, of course there would be an eclipse when I'm not properly recording. Good thing I had Fraps open, otherwise I'd be panicking. I went ahead and bought technology off screen without you guys, and I'm testing out jet engine designs. And let me tell you, it's really tough to test out a jet engine when you've got a probe stuck on there. But yeah, this is the first instance I believe I've seen of an eclipse in the game, so obviously wanting to show that. Fortunately, this thing is not going nearly as fast as I would like it to because it's not a turbojet or a supersonic engine. It's also not very aerodynamic because of this thing on here. Goddamn you, probe. I don't think the torque is helping either. Oh, also, SAS. That's a little better. The SAS is helping to compensate for the lack of aerodynamic activity of this thingamabobbery. But yeah. We have an eclipse. Press B to change camera angles. No, nothing. If I was actually piloting this thing, which I'm not because I've had way too many close calls testing this thing, I would, you know, I'd actually have a Kerbal in there to see the sun get obscured by the mun, which we will be going to hopefully, if I ever get a chance to actually record this episode, because every time I seem to have had a chance, nothing's happened. Nosedive! And wait for it. Nosedive and pull. Oh, look at that, dancing on the water. Oh, barely any intake air though. Oof. Gotta be careful with jet engines. No intake air equals no engine fly. Typically, maneuvers like that will lower your intake air. Thing is, this thing was able to flip without this girder on it. Just shows you the effect of the air, huh? Anyway, beautiful eclipse. It's taking a lot longer than I thought to actually take place, though. Come on, eclipse, I don't have all day. Need to show you these guys this. It's like I was just flying, it was right and suddenly, and I wasn't even paying attention to anything else, and then all of a sudden it's dark again. Anyway, that's the space center off in the distance, and yeah. Here we are, F2. Flying off into the sunset. This will be a thumbnail, I'm sure of it. Just getting a couple different angles of this thing. Behind the scenes stuff. Oh. Should probably get my mouse out of there. There we go. Now that right there, that's a thumbnail. Just a pity that there's no land in that thumbnail like there is in this one. There it is. Now there's land in that thumbnail, but there's a beautiful eclipse in that one. The things I do to make thumbnails look good. Now I think I'm ready to crash this thing. Oh, nope. It looks like the eclipse is finally starting to take a little bit more shape. Goodbye, sun. I smell flowers. I said goodbye, sun. I smell flowers. Barrel roll! Ha-ha! I can do a barrel roll in this thing. Thank you for swept wings. I actually kind of wish I had some of the stock vehicles, because if I had some of the stock vehicles, then I would actually be able to, corkscrew, to actually study jet design and see how to properly build. Anyway, my first couple builds were so wildly unsuccessful because I didn't have a tail fin on the end. I had a winglet. It was causing too much lift. When you have a winglet causing a ton of lift on the back, well, I think I just turned off SAS. No, it's on. But yeah, when you have a winglet instead of a tail fin on the back, it creates a lot of lift, so your vehicle will constantly want to flip around. Although this thing really needs a little additional lift on the back because of that, so because of the friggin' probe. Let's go ahead and do one of these. Yeah, this thing's quite easy to lose control over, though. Yeah. But yeah, look how easy it is for me to change direction in this thing. I said no. There you go. There's another thumbnail right there. And another one facing the land. No. I seem to be saying that a lot when controlling this thing. No. Barrel roll. I'm having too much fun. Anyway, back to live commentary. Right after this nosedive. I said right after this nosedive. God damn it, SAS, stop this. Nosediving barrel roll. Upside down. Losing control. We are losing control. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh, okay. We are out of control here. We are out of control. No. It's because I jettisoned the cockpit. No. Kill the engine! Kill the engine! No! I may have destroyed it. I may have voided my warranty. Alright, and this is what I would consider my first successful vehicle. It's not pretty, but it works. Never mind. I think I'm going to call this one the Flippin' Bird, because it just continually wants to flip. I have no idea how to combat that, but at least it's aerodynamically stable from side to side. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's this fuel tank. I might need to switch to a liquid fuel tank. Yeah, well, Congratulations, Jebediah. You have officially commanded that thing that's currently in the ground. Yay! Back to the drawing board. Oh, come on, so close. Can I land this thing? It's getting close to the ground. Flare up. Oh, can I do it? Can I land this? Guess so. Needs landing gear, I do believe. Alright, I'm finally back from our, kind of disastrous test launch. It was a simulation, it never happened. Jebediah is really happy that he wasn't actually in the cockpit for that encounter. But here it is. This is my first stable aircraft. I really need a name for this thing, and really kind of thinking about calling it the Haxorus because of the ridiculously large wings that are on the front, and with the swept wings on the back. Now, these little control surfaces are very important because, as you can tell, they move up and down. That's something I was completely forgetting. These things will help the airstream move around and will stop me from flipping around every single time I move. I could probably redesign this to make these wings shorter, but I don't want wings that will give too much lift. And also, these things need to be not having this space right there, but go ahead and show you guys the test launch. I have it staged with the action groups so that when I hit my first stage and activate the engine, it also disables the capsule torque. Now, it's actually a bit easier to control this thing with capsule torque, but it's not exactly realistic. You can't actually control an aircraft like this from the cockpit itself, and as you can see, we're flying. It's not very responsive side to side because these big wings, but it does give it more stability. Now, and it's also really slow to roll. Oh god, it's actually too slow to roll. Come on, pull. Not the administration of the building, no! Well, I do believe this thing needs a redesign, but it was aerodynamically stable until I put it into a maneuver which it could not handle. Right, Jeb? Anyway, back to what we were originally trying to do and trying to get to that rock that's currently obscuring the sunlight. Alright guys, this is the rocket that will take us to the Mun. However, I will not be showing me getting into orbit. I will be showing me getting to the Mun though. It's just to save some time. We've only got about 10 minutes left in this video because I've spent 15 of it, even while sped up, dicking around with satellites and all that fun stuff. Anyway, this is typically a bit more advanced of a rocket than you would want to send to the Mun on your first try, but, well, I tried the first time and didn't have enough fuel. These are 2 of the big Rockamax tanks and another 4, all of them asparagus staged with the Rockamax Skipper liquid engine, which is under, I think, heavy rocketry. And yeah, it's just a standard asparagus design with these tanks where all the engines will fire at the same time, but fuel feeds into this tank from this one and into this tank from this one, and both of these feed into this one, so that way I can ditch these when I don't need them. Anyway, this is relatively easy to get into orbit. It's not unstable. It doesn't wobble too much. I've gotten this into orbit 4 times easily, and honestly, it's just kind of boring to get this thing into orbit. But the only thing I did not do is change where I put my RCS thrusters, because I had to redesign this entire top stage because I realized that the ladders were in 2-way symmetry, which is not what you want at all. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on here. 2-way symmetry. No, Yeah, if I do that, then they're gonna be, obscured. Anyway, that should be good. I have to move these monopropellant tanks a little bit. There we go. Doesn't look good, but it'll work. Let's go ahead and save this. I know this is technically Mark II, but I just redesigned the Mark I because I got rid of the fuel up here because I don't really need it, and this extra weight I had to push. So I will see you guys in orbit. Alright, we are now in orbit. We have an orbit of 86,379 by 86,021. That's probably the closest I've ever come to perfectly circularizing my orbit. As well, the ascending and descending nodes are only a 0.1 degree variation. That's probably as close as I could possibly get it. Because you can see the Mun is on a perfectly equilateral orbit with Kerbin, which means you need to be on a perfectly equilateral orbit with Kerbin. Well, not perfectly, but you get the idea. Anyway, as you can tell, I've still got a very healthy chunk of fuel in here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Do I not have the ability to transfer fuel? Oh god, didn't want to do that. I have to alt-click, right? Shift, right-click, and then alt-right-click, no? Pretty sure I had to do that. Oh well, let's get that out of here. First of all, let's turn on SAS. Did not want to do that. There we go. Stabilize yourself. Alright, where am I at now? Okay, that didn't really change things too much. Don't want to point prograde, just stabilize. Actually, I do kind of want to point prograde. Alright, let me restart my timer. There we go. And now it's just a straight shot to the Mun. Alright, so the Mun's traveling here, and I think it's traveling in this direction. And we are not going to be at this for 14 minutes. So by the time I'm at the descending node, the Mun may have been passing me. So let's just first of all turn off the SAS because it's causing these nodes to flip out a little because they're too close together. Anyway, that's a good problem to have. What's that all? Oh, Tylo. Let's go ahead and push this out, and oh, that's an encounter right there, actually. Only taking about 36 seconds of burn. That's actually a pretty crappy encounter right there, so let's go ahead and... Oh. There we are. Mun escape, Mun encounter. You see, because of this, I'm encountering it as it's going by, so... The more I burn, the... Yeah, see? There, that's a bit better. Because it can capture me as it rotates, and then I can go into an equilateral orbit. And then from, like, say here, that's a pretty hefty... And see, just like this... Boom, that's an orbit. A crappy orbit, but an orbit. Go ahead and circularize that, and then that's a high orbit. See, I need 849 meters per second there, and 329 there. I believe I can get most of that out of the current fuel tank, but, you know. Let's go ahead and try to line up with the maneuver node. Oh, God. This is tough. Especially since I'm not using the engines right now. I'm also not using RCS, because I burned a lot of my monopropellant in the ascent, just keeping things stable. Which was, in retrospect, a mistake. I should not have had the RCS on for that long, but... Alright, there we are. Let's go ahead and quick save it. And, go ahead and warp to the maneuver node. Thank you, Kerbal Alarm Clock, for being oh so amazing. Unfortunately, we can't maneuver any faster than this. Hey, we're actually not too far away from our satellite. Hi, satellite! We're on a shorter orbit than you, so you're already going away. Bye, satellite! Oh no, you're actually getting closer now. Ooh, okay, good. I was actually worried that we might be intersecting my satellite's orbit here. Alright, so this 37-second burn, let me just go ahead and quick save it, because I want to head to the Space Center really quick. I want to see what the mainsail burns per second. I hope I have enough time to do this, because I think time simulates ahead a little bit when you do this. Alright, so let me go to the engines. These are not engines, these are engines. Rocket Max, not the mainsail, the skipper, burns 18.61 units of fuel per second. I need to know that so I can calculate things. 18.61. Please don't let me have gone past it. Alright, 18.61. I gotta have to remember that number. I'll go into map mode there. Bring up the nap ball. Okay, I still have 2 minutes. It said it was like a 36 second burn. Okay. Did not want to do that. I want to do that. Stage only. Okay. Now where's my calculator? I just had it. Alright. So I have 1,070 units of fuel left. You divide that by 18.61-ish. I should have about 57 seconds of burn. So I should have enough to make this burn and the one to orbit the Mun. And possibly start my descent, so... Alright, so it said it was a 56 second burn? A 36 second burn. So let's go ahead to 18 seconds. I will quickly reload if it turns out that it's not the right burn time. Oh god, I have to align myself. I have to also turn on SAS, otherwise this is going to be a nightmare. Because I don't know how to control things without having my hand held by the game. Alright, here we go. And, alright, 36. I want to do this at 18. And 18 seconds. Alright. And let's just hold this. I'm going to hold it prograde since that's what I'm at right now anyway. And once this gets pretty low, I'm going to kill my engines and then start going slow. Hey, whatever that is, it's my maneuver node wrapping around my orbit for some reason. Alright, I should have at 16.1, so I slightly overestimate it. Okay, lower the throttle. Okay, what's this? I will encounter the Mun. Not at the right time. Just go slow. Up, there we go. That is pretty much exactly what I want, except it's closer. Yeah, it's pretty much closer, because originally I was supposed to be there, and then I'm there. And boom! Okay, I will encounter the Mun there. Let's go ahead and get rid of this maneuver node, so I can redo it. And I still have... I have plenty of time to make this correction, this calculation now. 537 units, divide that by 16.1. I still have 33 seconds of burn time left. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and kill this velocity. Doing that the wrong way. There we go. And then wait to circularize. Yeah, I don't want to circularize it. I want to come closer. Yeah, and I'll circularize it first, pretty much. It's easier to make a course correction when you're circularized. There we go. And that's going to take about 10 seconds of burn, right? So, let me bring my calculator back up. 10 seconds of burn at 16.1 units of fuel per second equals 161 fuel. Subtract that from 437, and the difference is 376 units of fuel. Awesome! Just go ahead and point over what is basically the retrograde vector when I will encounter the Mun. But you have to be careful. Otherwise, like, if you're not careful... no, going too far. No, bad. Ah, come on, I hate this. If I had more fuel in my upper stage, I would just jettison my first stage. Because this first stage is proving to be annoying for pinpoint stuff like this. Oh, my timer's about to go. Alright, we're definitely going to get into orbit this episode, but then we're going to land in the next. No. Come on. Come on, you. Almost. You know what? I'm gonna roll. That makes it easier. Jesus Christ. The roll does not make it easier, apparently. I do have SAS on, right? Because with the artificial horizon in the right spot, it's easier for me to make these adjustments. Holy crap, this is annoying. I should probably just be cutting this out, honestly. I have 4 hours to make this correction. Go down. Oh, it's because I'm trying to hold. That's why. Keep forgetting, I was on prograde hold. No wonder everything was going crazy. There we go. Good thing I turned off RCS, otherwise that would have been a lot of wasted monopropellant. Okay. We're going to go ahead and warp to the sphere of influence change. Meow. Yeah, at the current rate, I will be in an extremely long orbit of Kerbin. Holy crap. Wow, this thing's really deciding not to warp properly. There we go. Almost there. It's giving me the margin of 3 minutes, so it should automatically... There it goes. Come on, you can afford to go a little faster than that. Yeah, you can afford to go faster than that. Come on. There we go. We're almost at the sphere of influence, and kablame. Did things change? No, they did not, actually. My maneuver node is pretty much directly on the apoapsis. Just move it a little bit. I accidentally deleted it. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and redo the maneuver node. Oh, way too close. That's a landing trajectory. Not yet. In time, my friends. In time. Oh. 3-5. 3-5. Okay. That is relatively easy to pull off. Let's go ahead and quick save it and warp to the maneuver node within a margin. Meow. Alright, so this is a 10-second burn, so I'll burn at about 5 seconds. Whoa, calm down there, game. Holy crap, that was close. It decided it was a great idea to... What the hell is this thing doing? Whoa, cut the engine, cut the engine, cut the engine. I was supposed to burn retrograde. Crap. Come on, come on. Adjust, adjust. That's it, turning on RCS. Adjust, go down. I'm reloading, fuck that. That's the reason why you quick save. That is the reason you quick save. My maneuver node vanished, and because of that I panicked. Alright, it was a 10-second burn, I know that, so let's go ahead and go to the maneuver node. This time, let's not panic. Alright, now that we're close to the maneuver node, what I want to do is... Is it directly over the... Yeah, it's directly over the periapsis. Okay, we are almost there. Alright, so if it's a 10-second burn, I want to burn at 5 seconds. Let's just go ahead and hold retrograde now. Because Jebediah does not yet know how to hold a maneuver. He just knows how to hold certain vectors. There we are. Quick save it again, in case I fuck up. Again. Boom! Alright, that's 5 seconds. We are at the node, another 5 seconds, and we are lowering, and... Oh. Almost. A little bit too much. There we are. What's that? 353 and 339. Close enough. Alright, we are in a high orbit over the Mun. And we have more than enough fuel to get into a low orbit and then to land. Don't we not? Did I set the science to an action group? I did not set the science to an action group. I has intelligence, do I not? I don't know if I have the science from here yet, do I? Apparently I do. So I brought extra science. I should have only brought 2. I mean, I can get 4 from this, so I might as well, right? Oh, I did not get materials this high. Sweet. Good thing I brought the materials with me. I don't know if I got an EVA report, so let's just quickly... Oh, keep climbed up. And EVA, I did indeed get my EVA report from here, so... There we are. Alright, we are in orbit over the Mun. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like for me. Make sure to leave me a comment, guys. And I will see you guys next time, where we will land on and then leave the Mun. Take care, guys.